You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central.
So he didn't fit the scheme. Is he a hell of a player? Yeah, and you could probably even argue that he got a little bit too much money. He did step up in the playoffs for the Chiefs, but I just like what the Bears have done this offseason. I was just thinking about before I pressed record, where do I see the Bears being this season?
I kind of like them.
And some of you might tell me they're going to be a playoff team. Some
the white ones with the look like Ram uniforms.
I'm in the middle.
No, these look like Clemson uniforms. I hate these
this season. And the reason why I say that is because
that is orange.
Season, they were already a competitive.
I just don't. The orange jersey is cool. It's the helmet. The orange helmet I don't like.
Comment that. Oh, the Bears won 3 games. How were they competitive?
Because we look too much like Clemson.
You didn't watch that. The Bears were in a ton of competitive games.
Bears was in
like
exactly
2, believe it or not.
3.
I usually would tend to go towards the team that is in close games, and certainly having Justin Fields makes
6 games we could have won.
Was the Bears defense bad? Oh yeah, basically across the board. Now I do like
3 wins. Well, that's what
a little bit later
9 wins.
I like their safety.
That's 9 wins.
But defensive line, linebacker, absolutely atrocious. Have they improved on that? I mean, Jermaine Edmonds certainly helps. Might be one of the better offensive linebackers in the league. I mean, the past 5 seasons has 100 or more tackles. He's also incredible against the pass. And so while we're on linebacker, I mean, I guess we'll just stay on topic here. So TJ Edwards, I mean, is an unbelievable player. You got him on a team-friendly deal. I was reading a ton on the Bears a few days ago and how they overpaid for off-ball linebackers. Well, tell me how that makes any sense. The Bears linebackers last season were awful. They go out there and they get 2 of some of the best. They had the most salary. The Bears.
I think the Bears actually got a chance to be one of the best linebacker corps in the NFL coming up. When you look at the additions of Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, and then you add in Jack Sanborn, who was undrafted, by the way. And he was showing so much promise before he got injured at the end of the season. This team in the linebacker position, I think, is set.
Yeah, I agree with you, and especially, especially with the 4-3. Like, that's why I was looking back on this. Like, if you look back on the linebacker core we had previously, it wasn't friendly to a 4-3 defense. Like, all those players was pretty much best in a 3-4. Yeah. So I knew it was going to be a little bit weird, and I knew it wasn't going to be the best it could be. Like, I knew Roquan was just not going to be able to run a 4-3 that right. He's not that great in coverage, and you got to be out there. You got to be very smart to be playing the Mike and a 4-3, because you can't be out there guessing, and that's what he was. If you're going to be attacking the run, you can't be guessing which gap they're going to be in. You got to read the gap. And that's one of our worst things was. So I feel like that we definitely got one of the best pass coverages in the game. He can make splash plays. It's definitely possible. He's bigger. He's 6'5", 240. So he fits the frame of a 4-3. And we have somebody right next to him that does one of the best, almost the exact same thing as him. Yeah. And they're both on team-friendly deals.
Yes. Hey, I gotta ask you this, Steve-O, because it's been a lot of debate up in the comments in some of my vids. I said that Tremaine Edmonds clears Roquan Smith, and I said it in this aspect in splash plays. Roquan Smith is a tackling machine, but he mainly getting those tackles 5-6 yards up the field. Tremaine Edmonds gets tackles for loss. He get interceptions. He get fumbles forced. He get fumbles recovery. Do you agree with that, Steve-O?
Facts. Way better than what we got out of Roquan in a 3-4 or 4-3.
Bro, hey man, I'm just excited for this team, especially the linebackers. When you think Chicago Bears, you think linebackers.
That's what he said. That was one of the first things he said on his interview. That's why I love him, and that's why that was one of my favorite linebackers. That's who was the first person I wanted. I didn't even know we was looking at him still, and when we got him, I was ecstatic. So.
Yes, yo, that was really a surprise. Let's get back to this vid. Swaggy, you killing it, bro.
Bro.